Hey guys, Brad from Team Crimson here, bringing you a quick discussion video. Today we're going to be doing meta-analysis post Vilest Deletor. So Vilest Deletor's been out for 3 weeks now. I'm super late, I apologize. Usually like to put this up about 2 weeks after. So we've had 2 weeks, solid weeks of results that I can account for. But we've been busy, so I apologize. And I apologize for some of the lack of content and stuff, but we're going to be getting back at it again. We'll be doing this meta-analysis today, and we're going to be posting some more games and stuff within the next couple of days. We'll be filming some games tomorrow. So, yeah, let's go ahead and get at it. Oh, and by the way, too, there seems to be some confusion and stuff with some people, get a lot of people asking or throwing whatever and asking where the results are coming from, all sorts of stuff. So basically what happens is some of these results are from VGCS tournaments in Japan. They are some bigger tournaments. And then there are also shop challenge. I've got shop challenge on the brain. There are some shop tournament results in there as well, but I'm only counting results from the slightly larger shop tournaments. If it has less than a 20-player turnout, I'm not counting those results. Those results are just too sketchy to count. So, but the rest of those, yes, I do count because I do think that they are valuable to the player base and to kind of form this opinion. So we'll be going over the top 5 in the meta post Vilest Deletor. And again, this is not my opinion. My opinion would actually be slightly different than what this is. However, I have to go off of the results. That's what we're seeing. So I need to go off of what we're seeing and not based off of my own personal opinion. So going into that, number 5, Link Joker. Deletors are super powerful, being able to delete the opponent's Vanguard, being able to essentially give your front row an additional 10k, essentially is pretty nuts. So that's a very good. They've shown right out the gate that they're very powerful. There does seem to be some definite flaws with the deck. It's very overcosted. Which it probably should be. But yeah, some people are finding some flaws with it and finding ways to get around it, but it's still very, very powerful. It especially, it didn't quite burst out the door actually. Within week 1, it did very well, but not too well. Week 2 results were explosive. And that's where we're seeing a lot of that come from. But yeah, it's Link Joker is very powerful. Deletors are powerful. Looking forward to the new Messiahs. All right, so moving on. 3 and 4. I'll just let you know right now. 3 and 4. The results. The reason that they're here are because they're a direct counter to what is number 1. So let's go ahead and go into it. So number 4, Gold Paladin. Gold Paladin had a lot of tops. They actually they did okay post Miyagi. You've seen them doing relatively well. But now, because of what is in the number 1 spot, I think you guys are already sensing what that is. They have a option around it, around what the number 1 deck can do. So that's why you're seeing a rise in golds. Number 3, Angel Feather, also have a way around the number 1 deck right now. But Angels are super powerful. They're a very powerful protect deck. That damn Hospital is always a problem, but I'll still take the Hospital over the damn Deer any day. That's just my opinion. I don't like the Deer. Don't like the Hospital either, but I'll take the Hospital. Anyways, moving on. Number 2. Number 2 is Shadow Paladin. Surprise, surprise. A lot of people were very disappointed with Shadow Paladin with a lot of the reveals. I actually thought a lot of them were quite good, not quite what some of them wanted. A lot of them were wanting Waterfall 2.0, but they didn't get that. A lot of them were also wanting Restained Vanguard, which I do kind of understand. But they did get some powerful stuff. Gust Blaster definitely does add something to the deck. I believe it's Dark Bond Trumpeter. Dark Bond Trumpeter, and you've got Blackwing Swordbreaker. Blackwing Swordbreaker is just ridiculous too, so especially in combo with Nemain. So no, it's definitely people weren't expecting it. Even myself, I was not expecting it to do this well, but it's got some pretty insane numbers. From week to week, it has done very, very well. So then, moving on to the number one. The absolute number one deck, and by a large margin, you've got number two here. You've got 5, 4, 3, 2, and then all the way up here is 1. Because that's how drastic the results are. Number 1, Murakumo. I think everybody expected that, especially with Zangeki being as powerful as it is. Being able to stop your opponent from guarding they can only guard with zeros. Just from having a Dueling Dragon in Soul, which is, you're just doing what you should be doing anyways. And being able to do that, being able to pay no cost for it, and then in addition have plus a critical if you have right arrestor, I believe, and then if left arrestor is on field, it gains plus 5k. That plus 5k is also a defensive option, because if you've got left arrestor on there, that means it's a 17k body in order to hit the Vanguard. So that's pretty dumb. But also, in addition to that, they've got that Shirayuki, usually played at 4. That's also a very potent offensive and defensive option. And then you can ride into it to create Excel circles and also to recycle it. So it's a pretty nuts deck. Yeah, so that's it, guys. That is the top 5 for the meta. We'll again go over that real quick. Number 5 is Link Joker. Deletors, obviously very good. Number 4, Gold Paladin. Number 3 is Angel Feather. 2 is Shadow Paladin. And 1 is obviously Murakumo. So, yep, that's it, guys. We'll be posting some more fight videos later in the week. And then I'll also be posting some deck profiles and stuff for the Miyagi booster coming out in English this Friday. And we'll be doing Royal Paladin, Narukami, OTT, and that's probably about it. We might do a Nubatama one, but yeah. So just pay attention for that, and we will see you guys next time. Bye.